Hello everyone, this is StiltzkinKupo84 with Cat and Fam Gamer TV. I've just re-equipped all of my people with a lot of stuff. As far as I can tell, everybody's ability lists are fully filled out on the support side of things. And I think the only characters left unrealized are Vivi. His active abilities, he still doesn't have Ultima. And I think Ultima and I think Steiner has 2 abilities on his list that are not there yet. And I'm pretty sure that Excalibur will teach him one, if not both of those. So we have a sort of underleveled Garnet at this point in the game, and I'm not really sure that I can beat this weapon shot monster, but I have a lot of gems in my inventory, and I really want to try, you know? I figure if nothing else, then Atomos might work to get 4 9s per hit, and I don't think that Behemoth can handle a whole lot of that. I know that Garnet will have auto regen on. Oh, she won't have auto life though. She won't need reflect null, so let's go ahead and... Oh, she will need reflect null on herself though. Because she has auto reflect, so... well, let's take level up off. Let's take Odin's sword off. And now we have auto life. Okay. Geez, I wish we could have auto haste on too. Wouldn't that be great? But we're gonna go at it. We're just gonna go at it with this level of Garnet and see if we can muscle it out here. I mean, I wouldn't throw a fair maiden into a cage with a beast in it in real life. Let's see, we're gonna do Atomos here. I believe this is my money shot right here. If this isn't 4 9s, then I'll be frantically looking for something else. I'm pretty sure that we just need auto life in order to win this, because I think at least the way that Behemoths work in other Final Fantasies is when they die, they have like one final death blow, which is a meteor. And so I think that the trick is we just need auto life equipped so that we can come back from that meteor. So yeah, so Atomos is doing 4 9s. We're just gonna keep spamming Atomos until this thing drops. It's that simple. This is what you can do, folks, if you grind really hard. If you get a whole bunch of ore, synthesize them all into amethysts, you have a bankable attack that works on really any monster that is not immune to gravity elemental damage here. And actually, I think gravity is not an element in this game so much as it is like a status effect. It's sort of just like a certain percentage of your health, but then also it can't exceed the 4 9s. Okay, so we've earned the Dragon Lady. Here's your prize. We got another circlet. Okay, and I think I synthesized too many things, so I have an extra circlet then. Alright, so we did it. We got Dagger up as far as she needs to go for the rest of the game, and I'm not going to touch her anymore. Well, you know, I probably will be using her in the last dungeon, maybe. Who knows? But I mean, we have the option now. If I didn't want to use Garnet anymore for the rest of the game, I could pretty much do that. That's the last thing needed from her. Let's see. Pretty much people who start to get phased out at this point in the game, for me, on most runs, are like Steiner. Once all of his abilities are learned, I pretty much phase him out. Vivi, I tend to phase out once his abilities are learned, and Garnet I'll phase out. Amarant too. Once we've killed Ozma and that whole party's over, I don't really use Amarant that much anymore. He has good support abilities, but I mean, who can argue with Phoenix? The Phoenix summon you want to have on your team. Freya has Rice's Wind and Dragon's Crest. Quina has Frog Drop. I mean, Quina, Aiko, and Freya are, you know, three of the best characters in the game, in my opinion. So, I try to row with them. But I have a level 99 Quina now, and that's the first time, I believe, I've ever allowed that to happen. Hey, Luminous. Nice to see you. So yeah, so I believe I may play differently this game than I play on most games. We're going to Dagwario next to turn in that magical fingertip. So, being that my Quina is level 99 already, I think I'll probably stick with Amarant a little bit more than usual. I may just treat that as a wildcard slot. I want to save that progress on the monster fight. Okay, let's see. What can we get from Dagwario here? I wonder if this synthesis guy has anything that we could use. Anything new? Anything new? I doubt it. Angel earrings. Oh, we have enough of those. Yep, nothing new. Dagwario is not the premier synthesis shop for once in the game. Imagine that. Okay. Oh, you have the magical fingertip. Give it to me, I beg you. Thank you. What's wrong? I used to be a fairly well-known blacksmith. My work was everything to me, and then one day my wife died. That's when I moved here. I lived here ever since. A few years ago I read a biography of a great craftsman named Gogo, who was known for making dolls that looked like real people. Supposedly the secret to extraordinary skill was his magical fingertips. So Gogo is a character from Final Fantasy VI. We met a mime person who we didn't know whether it was a boy or a girl. So that means that Quina is not the first, what would we say, not gender unknown character. So yeah, so Gogo is actually the first gender unknown character in the series. Shout out. So yeah, that's a big throwback to Final Fantasy VI. All these little Easter eggs. So I figured if I could get his fingers and combine them with my skills, I could make a doll that looked like my wife. Ooh, whoa, that's okay. I'm such a fool. Look at these fingers. They look worn down, as if they never got a break. They look just like my fingers. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I now realize that I must accept who I am and how I have lived my life. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I no longer need it. Received Excalibur. We're just racking up trophies here in the late game. Alright, so Defender has taught us nothing. Excalibur, though, can teach us Clim Hazard. So it'll be worth it to us to equip that just until Clim Hazard's been learned. And then we'll switch back over to the Defender for the stat boost. However, Thunder Slash, what comes between Thunder Slash and Clim Hazard? Because I lack whatever weapon that was supposed to teach Steiner an ability. I hate to think I've missed something for the whole game. Stock break. Is that what I'm missing? Stock break? I'm pretty sure it is. And it looks like stock break maybe only comes on the Excalibur 2. So it's possible I won't get a fully realized Steiner. And it's probably something that I've never had. Ultima Sword and Excalibur 2. So there's an Ultima Sword. Where do we get the Ultima Sword? I have gotten the Ultima Sword before. I believe that's in Memoria. I believe we get that with the next sort of story beat that we'll do. Kane's Lance, the Tower, Angel Flute, Rune Claws, Mace of Zeus. Okay, well, let's look this up then. FF9 Ultima Sword. Oh, it's a dive spot. No, that's the Ultima weapon. The Ultima Sword is the first Knight Sword available for Steiner and possesses 47 attack, can inflict sleep with add status with 20% accuracy, and teaches the ability Stock Break. It can be bought for 14,000 gil at Dagwario and Disc 4. Okay, or stolen from Maliris. Okay, so we have to come down here. I didn't buy it yet from Dagwario. Okay. I must have just passed by it for some reason. Alright, well we now have enough swords to make Steiner happy for the rest of the game. So, yeah, we have our Ultima Sword, which will teach Stock Break. Then we have our Excalibur, which will teach Clim Hazard. Then we have our Defender for until he reaches level 99. Then we have the Ragnarok for, you know, when we want the most powerful sword out of the whole bunch. And Ragnarok is actually more powerful than Excalibur, but Excalibur is holy damage, so if we don't want, if we want non-typed damage, and it has a slow add status, then that's pretty good to have. So we haven't, we have 4 swords of interest for Steiner right now. That's pretty rare to have that many weapons of interest for any given character at any certain time. So now, now we grind. Well, we can grind. Now we can grind. However, I think the best thing that we have that we want to do is we're going to try to wrap up a few side quests here. First of all, we're going to want... We already did the Zodiac coins. We got all those figured out. We got the 3 coffees. We got the 4 figurines. We got the Athlete Queen from Racing Hip Hall. We're not getting Jump Rope Queen. Just not going to do it. Just not going to do Jump Rope King this time around. Let's see. We have not finished Ragtime Mouse. We're pretty close. Stiltzkin's Deals. We have one more. After a Brand Ball. So I guess we should go back to the clock tower in Alexandria. I think Stiltzkin is finally back from his travels around the world. Oh, and while we're at it, I think I'm holding a Kupo nut. So I'm going to get rid of that because there's really nothing worse than turning in some Mogmail and not being able to get a Kupo nut because you're already holding a Kupo nut. I'm going to go where? Popo's Heights. That's where I want to go. Let's drop in on him. From the vine. Oh, 3 little Moogles. That's so cute. Yes. Aloha t-shirt. Check it out, guys. We now have a full set. We have 8 Aloha t-shirts. We only had 7 to begin with. So now we have 8 pearl armlets, 8 Aloha t-shirts, 8 straw hats, and 8 sandals. What? I think I'm going to do a challenge run at some point with all of the Aloha garb and all that stuff. That would be cool. Aren't we all Kupo for Kupo nuts? Yeah, if there's not a challenge already online that is specified for the wearing of all of the luau gear, I'm interested in actually creating one. So, I'm sure I have more life in this game to do another run. I have never done an Excalibur 2 perfect game save file before. I'll probably be doing that, but odds are it'll be years from now. You know, I'm going to make sure that Final Fantasy IX is fresh and new again for me before I start a whole new playthrough. So I'm pretty much just going to finish the story here, and I'm going to finish all the trophies that I'm committed to doing this time around. Like, I won't be getting the 4 Moonstones trophy because I didn't do real great in the theater segment in the beginning of the game. I won't be getting the jump rope trophy because I just hate jump roping, and I'm actually going to have to network and find someone. If you know, that's probably the one I will cheat on. Let a friend do that for me. I just hate the thought of doing any jump rope, and I don't even want to achieve it. So if I never get the Platinum Trophy for Final Fantasy IX, that's probably why. I tried to figure out what Artemisian was doing, but I didn't understand how he felt. Yeah, I'll buy that. A Moonstone, a Ruby, and Elixir for 5,555. Okay. Thanks, buddy. I'll sell you stuff again when I get more. Driving the hard bargain, we got the trophy. 'Cause you always buy stuff for me. Ooh, we got a ribbon. Nice. Traveling the world has taught me how little I know. Well, he's just going to keep saying that over and over again. Traveling the world has taught me that I learn new things every time, and I may forget a couple of things here and there, but I pretty much know most of what I need to know about Final Fantasy at this point. And what I don't know, Luminous can tell me. Let's see. Let's do some Mognet here. Most important thing in life. I don't know if this is... Oh, yep. I think we're getting close to solving the mystery of Mognet, Kupo. Want you to deliver a letter to Atla. Okay. Alright. So we're going to go to Atla now. Let's see. So wow, so we're starting at the beginning of the Disc 4 Mognet quest. It's weird because you get to some of these locations again in Disc 3. Wait, he's a synthesis, right? Yeah, let's see what you got. Anything? Anything new? Anything good? Probably not. Didn't think so. Goodbye, sir. What was I saying? Oh yes, so the Mog Mail that's included in this quest for Mognet Central, most of these locations you visit in the first 3 discs, and they're all old hat by the time we get to Disc 4, but then there's a few of them toward the end, which I have recently visited, and I can't help but get, suckered into thinking that I have visited these places, so I must have started the chain a little bit already, and I'm halfway through it, which is generally not the case. Oh, we have to go over the mountain. Get to Bermesia right here. Alright, we're going to Bermesia because we need to give this letter to Atla. And Atla, if you remember, is all the way back, in the back of this town. So we have to walk through all of these random encounter zones. Which is gonna be fun for one thing. We'll be grinding AP. Alright, but the fact of the matter is these guys are just getting straight up murdered the second our ATB fills up. We don't need special abilities or anything. They're just plain dead. Low-level enemies and high-level weapons don't mix well. We can't even get more ethers. That's that's how powerful we are at this point in the game. Having trouble walking up those stairs. We're getting close. I really wish they had like a Popo's Heights sort of a vine to get back here, the same as, oh, I need to go up and then go over. Yes. Because it's really tedious to try to run through all of this a second time. I think, oops. I think he's in the right door. Yep. Give Atla a letter. A letter from Kupo. I wonder what could it be. We haven't received any mail lately because the machine in Mognet Central broke down, Kupo. It's supposedly a complicated machine. They're missing something that makes the machine run smoothly, Kupo. Oh no. We need some motor oil. I wonder if I'll start getting mail again when the machine gets fixed, Kupo. I'll give you this in exchange for delivery. A Kupo nut. We're getting close to solving the mystery, yes. Give me this letter for Magrio. That sounds awesome. In the meantime, I have a new Kupo nut, so I'm gonna go get another prize from the Popo's Heights Moogles. Yeah, it would be so great to have another Vine or another sort of a backway entry into Hermesia. Sort of like there was on Gizamloot Grotto. But I'm willing to go through it. I'm actually kind of happy to go through it because we need some of these skills learned. Oh boy. Popo's Heights right up here. I'm sure at some point during this Magnet Central quest I'm going to run into some Garuda. Which reminds me. Oh, cannot carry another ether. Oh man, so I need to use an ether on somebody. And I can't even do it. Oh man, so I'm gonna need to get in a fight with a Garuda here. Yeah. That being the case, I should probably have abilities. I should probably have locomotive equipped on a bunch of people. And I don't think I do. Oh, locomotion is there for Zidane. Sure, let's do gamble defense. Why not? Is locomotion on for Steiner? No. We don't have it for Steiner, and we don't want to unequip anything either. So, ooh, this is going to be tough. Antibody. Ooh, we have initiative, so we can equip locomotion on Freya. I might end up trying to tangle with a Grand Dragon, so I'm going to try to run out of this forest quick enough to where I don't actually come into contact. Oh, well, okay. Steiner will be the only one that doesn't have it. So that's not so bad. Power up. We'll do power up here. But you know the issue. Whenever you're trying to get out of forest quickly and run to fight a Grand Dragon instead, that's when the Garuda will get you. So, that's why I went ahead and put locomotive on all the people that it's important for. So I just need to spend a lot of MP right now. I don't care to do attacks with Steiner and Amaran, at least not special attacks. Pretty sure that dragon is toast. Alrighty. Well, now I can use an ether to heal, to give 8 MP back to Sedaine, or I can use an ether to give 16 MP back to Freya. So I've just got double my value, which is still a terrible value for an elixir of any kind. We got a tent? Wait, how many Koopa nuts do we have? Wait a minute. You want more Koopa nuts? I want to see more baby Moogles. I've seen like 5 or 6 of them at a time before. What? Have I never collected a prize? I've been handing in Koopa nuts without collecting prizes? I wonder when the last time I tried... Those were 2 ethers that I tried to get. I wonder how long he's been holding ethers that I haven't been able to collect. This means that I've had trouble turning in Koopa nuts before. I just now figured out about it. Okay, so the next Mogmail situation here is going to be in Black Mage Village. And in this case, since we have all of our gear equipped and I need AP anyway, I think I'll be happy to just park here with my invincible ship. I don't need my chicken. I will go ahead and forge through this forest, meeting enemies along the way. Yes, I called it into being. Oh! This is another Ragtime Mouse question. Okay, so we need... I've got answers. I cheat on my tests. Yes. I've got answers for this. Because I got sick of getting the questions wrong. There's one question in here that's misleading. Bobo bird is a bird that brings you fortune. That is false. So even if you have all the answers written down and you have cheated on your test, there's still an answer, a question that can give you a problem. There's the theater ship Prima Vista is the starting phrase of 2 different questions. And so you can easily mix up what, you know, because one's true and one's false, so you can get the wrong answer. So the theater ship Prima Vista was built is the start of one question, and the theater ship Prima Vista uses mist is the start of another question. So I had to go ahead and in very small script I had to write was built over the first one and uses mist over the second one. Yeah, so I've encountered that problem before a bunch of times. So, let's see, we got to talk to Magario here. Magrayu? I think it's Magrayo. Okay. Thanks for delivering the mail. We haven't been receiving mail because the machine at Mognet Central broke down. I wonder how we can fix it, Kupo. Do you think there's a special item that will fix the machine? A special item? Maybe it's... I'll give you this in exchange for delivery. I need more mail. I think I'm close to solving the mystery of Mognet. I hope you are, because I need to be too. So now we got a letter for Kamul. And we have another Kupo nut to turn in. hopefully we'll get into an actual monster fight at some point in this forest. Of course, if we get another ragtime mouse... nope, nothing. I'm also interested in being done with the ragtime mouse quest, so it wouldn't be so bad if I got a bunch of ragtime mouse stuff here. Which probably means that I'll be on Popo's Heights attacking Garudas, because ragtime mouse comes from the forest, so... Nope, this is wrong. We don't want Burmecia, we want Popo's Heights. Silly Stiltzkin. Okay, there it is. There's what we want there. I think I'm pretty well advanced into the ragtime mouse plotline, though. I don't think there's a whole lot that's left. Ooh. I received another ether? How many ethers does this guy give away? At least I could accept that one. I think after the Aloha t-shirt, the 8th one, I believe after that it's a whole bunch of different like items that don't really mean anything, like an extra tent and an extra elixir. And so I think that is the one that, you know, is most exciting to me to get, and I pretty much forgot whatever else comes after that. Okay, so next we go to Ibsen's castle after the Black Mage village. Kumu lives in Ibsen's castle. I'm right on top of it, literally. Getting lost, and it's right over there. Okay. Come on, Kamul, give us something. If you've been extremely lazy in gem grinding up until now, this is a great time to just come back to Ibsen's castle for the grind. There's a multitude of different gems that appear with monsters here. Give Kamul this letter. I heard that the machine in Magnet Central broke down. It's because they're missing that item. I wonder where you can find one, Kupo. It's a rare item, so I don't think you'll find one very easily. Oh no, that item. I'll give you this in exchange for delivery. Well, we need another clue. Yes, give us another letter so we can get another clue. Moise. Okay. So, I mean, in the real world, you would kind of call an auto mechanic, I guess, or an industrial mechanic. But apparently all that's needed is some lubricant. We need some Valvoline, or, you know, JK, ha ha ha. Back to Gizamluke's Grotto via Popo's Heights. This really is probably the most annoying part of the Magnet Central quest, is we have to keep going back to Gizamluke's Grotto each time we get a new Kupo nut. Alright, just to make sure that we get all of them. Now what's cool is if you earlier in, you know, in the game, then a lot of time will pass in between turning in Kupo nuts. And when a lot of time passes in between, every new time you show up, there's like a new Moogle baby based on the Kupo nut you gave him prior. And so you can get a lot of babies running around in that little room there, little Moogle babies. And I've done it. I've had like 5 or 6 of them before at one point. But on this playthrough, I missed some of the Mogmails that came. Like, I think the first one I missed was in Black Mage Village. I missed Mograyu, of all Moogles. And I'm like, who is this guy? And it turns out he's pretty important for the last Mognet Central quest line that goes on. So, go figure. Oh, you know what? I should probably put Queena back in my party, because there's frogs there. And I don't know if we can actually find this fossil rue without Queena's involvement anyhow. So, I'm going to need Queena just based on that. Darn it. Alright, let's go get Queena. Oh. You know what? Kuzmarsh. Yeah, Kuzmarsh Fossil Rue. Okay, so let's get Queena back in the party. I was just thinking maybe we can go to the last part of Fossil Rue, which is over on the outer continent. That's where it all exits out into the world map, but we'll just try that if Queena doesn't work here. I'm gonna have well over 100 frogs after this. Queena's so happy. Sure, just for a little while. You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen a golden frog. Ever since the last one I touched, and I said, you guys, you don't want to touch this, I haven't seen one ever since. And I have to imagine it's because I keep eating the frog babies at each location and they never get to mature properly into a golden frog. So I don't even rightly know where the golden frog is trying to spawn. If spawn conditions are okay, i.e. if you're not catching the golden frog as a baby over and over again, then the golden frog is destined to appear once more. Like, he's doomed to appear again, as long as you don't catch him in the baby state. So, the fact that I haven't seen a golden frog just means that I keep eating the babies. You know what? I don't like you frogs. I'm not here for you. I caught a couple of more, that's enough for me. So maybe I'll give that golden frog a chance to live now. We haven't talked to Quail in a while. That might be cool. Does he say anything new and interesting? Queena, she still needs much learning. Please help him. So it refers to Queena as a him. I trade off. I trade off every single time. I have absolutely no patience. I'm willing to call Queena a he and a she. Magnet. Yes, give Moise a letter. Letter from Kamul. Thanks, dude. I like Moise. He calls people dude. I understand, Kupo. Magnet will function again once we have some. I I think Moise would know. Kupo, where is that item? We need it to repair Mognet. They gotta tell me more than that item, Kupo. I'll give you this in exchange for delivery. So our one shot, the Moogle who was named who would know what's going on here, he's like, you gotta give me more. You gotta give me more. Alright, well, we've at least got a letter for Nagi. Apparently Nagi is not the resident expert Moise is, but you know, I'll give a letter to Nagi anyhow. And Nagi is in Dagwario. We have a Koopa nut to turn in. Take this. Cannot carry another eat. Are you kidding me? Always, guys, when you're doing these quests and turning in these Koopa nuts, always have an extra ether. Always have an open slot for ether. I'm actually gonna have to do another magic ability here so that I can open up another ether slot. I'm spending these as soon as I'm getting them, for crying out loud. Just because I never know when the Moogle will give me another ether. Now, I can't help but wondering, I know that if you give him Koopa nuts earlier than this in the game, there will be more Moogles running about. And I can't help but wonder if, you know, we wait a really long time, over the passage of time, will more Moogles still show up? Or do the Moogles stop showing up? Now that we're on Disc 4, was that like the last story flag? And then, you know, no more baby Moogles. I don't know. I don't know that answer. I'm curious, though. Because if I can wait a really long time and find more Moogles, then that'll be adorable. I'd do it. A letter from Moise. Thanks for delivering it. I think Mognet can go back to standard operation if we get the right item. Kupo, if you ask me, I think the item they're looking for is that thing. You know what I mean, right? It's that thing. Oh, man. Oh, I know, Kupo. Nagi knows what it is. I'll give you this in exchange for delivery. Another Koopa nut. We don't want the Koopa nut, we just want the mail. Yes, we'll do a favor for you. Man, we're falling over ourselves just to do a favor for this poor little Moogle, and I personally don't even want the prize. I just want the trophy for having done it. Okay. Well, I finally stumped you, Luminous. Luminous has indicated that not quite sure about the passage of time and the new baby Moogles either, I assume. I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it just once. It's hard to do, but you've seen it here, folks. Luminous has been stumped. It's a good thing Luminous doesn't seem to be so stumped on things that matter more. Oh, we have another ragtime mouse? Nice. just like that. Number 14. Oh, we're getting down to it. I think there's only 16 questions. Condi Petey. Okay, I don't even need to look at my answers here. Condi Petey is definitely not a village of goblins. That's definitely false. Why would you even need a cheat sheet for that? Ugh. How dare anybody assume that it's a village full of goblins? 100% correct. I just need to do that 2 more times, guys. Alright, let's get some Garudas going. Hopefully Steiner doesn't get stopped, but even if he does... Oh no! I still have Queena in there. I forgot to swap Steiner back in. Okay. Oh well, let's do a frog drop over here. Just to say that Queena actually did something in the fight we needed her for. Let's do a Dragon Crest over here. Oh no, I killed the wrong one first. So I don't think they'll get as much experience now. They'll get all the AP though. Darn it. Okay, well I failed that fight on several fronts. Let's go to Gizmaluk's Grotto. We'll end up spending an ether here. Yeah, let's spend it on Queena because we're getting ready to get rid of her out of the party, so... Take this. A tent. I'm actually, like, super grateful for the tents. Because I only have about 50 of those. Oh, no, we got, gotta go in here. We'll go to our party switch menu. Nope, don't want to depart. Oh, come on. That's what I get for tapping. Switch. Let's put Steiner in there. Now we'll depart. Okay, and we need to go to Alexandria. We're going back to Alexandria, where all of this chain letter began. Alright, let's go to the steeple, see if we can get ourselves another clue from Kupo. Not to be confused with Kupo, who has 2 P's in his name. Kupo and Kupo. I wonder if the developers had seen like somebody talking about games or playing Final Fantasy games and they had pronounced it Kupo, and that's what made them like want to make a character who, no, this is Kupo, this one's Kupo, so that everybody gets the pronunciation right. I know now. Oh, I now know what's needed to run the machine in Magnet Central. It's super slick. I heard a rumor about it. The rumor said that someone in Alexandria has it. That's what I heard, Kupo. Find it and send it to Central right away. Ah, I don't know who has any. I'll give you this in exchange. We got another Kupo nut. Awesome. Any more Mog mail? Nope. No more Mog mail. We've exhausted the chain. StiltzkinKupo is still convinced that he doesn't know what's going on. I want to take a second to talk to these people here. He is handsome, but he's not exactly Mr. Personality. What? Well, who are we talking to? Weimar. Oh, Weimar. To have the chance to meet a pretty flower like you in a destroyed city. Oh, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Is this a Final Fantasy VII throwback? Because we had Ares, who was the flower girl. And Weimar is apparently our analog to Cloud. Now I know who has the Super Slick. It's this little girl right here. Well, fry my hide, how'd you know I used this here Super Slick in my hair? You wanna try some? How come you be a-needin' it? You wanna be beautiful like me? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? No. Well, I'll get my folks to send some more. You can have this one. So you ain't gonna give it to some girl as a gift, are you? We got a trophy there. Ruby got us a trophy. Alright, so she doesn't want her bottle of Super Slick given to another girl. I do declare that Lowell's too big for his britches. What in tarnation are we supposed to do? What is this tiny theater? This place is unworthy of my talent. Ugh. Let's do it again. Ugh. So dramatic. Alright, so, yeah, that's who uses the Super Slick. We got the Super Slick from a female hick. Our very own Ruby from Tantalus. So that is pretty much how we wrap up the Mognet Central quest. I'm gonna see if I have enough. Yeah, I have an ether slot open. So we're gonna go back to Popo's Heights one more time for this quest. The next time we come to Popo's Heights, it will be because we want to be here for sure. It'll probably be to run into a ragtime mouse again. Because of all of the forested areas in the world, I like Popo's Heights the best. Cannot carry another Phoenix... Are you kidding me? I can't carry another Phoenix Pinion. How do I use another Phoenix Pinion? Oh, I have to synthesize maybe? Wow. I could sell it. I could sell one. This is crazy, guys. I don't think I need another Phoenix Pinion right now. I'm likely just selling it just to say that I've done it. Okay, well, let's go to Trino. That's where... It's the closest place I know that's easy to get to. Daguerreo has a really accessible shop, but it's all the way on the other side of the globe. This is probably the most accessible shop. Sell. 1 Phoenix Pinion, please. 1,000 gil. Man, remember at the beginning of the game in this playthrough, we were just selling those Phoenix Pinions like crazy. For the 1,000 gil, for the 1,000 gil, trying to get up enough cotton robes to like start our business empire, and now we are filthy rich beyond belief. Or at least we were until we hit Disc 4 and bought all the Disc 4 shop content. At least we were filthy rich enough to be able to buy all of the Disc 4 content. and not be broke afterward. I can say I'm not a millionaire anymore, but I can say I'm still pretty rich. Alright, let's get this Phoenix Pinion. What? It's a tent now? What? Why? It did that to me before. I couldn't take an elixir, and so I went back to him and he gave me a tent instead of an ether. I wonder if you can't take the item he's trying to give you, then possibly it gets downgraded to a tent automatically. That would be annoying. Okay, so now we have to go to Magnet Central to give them the Super Slick we just got. And I'm not going to cry over Phoenix Pinions. I mean, at this point in the game, they're plentiful. And I live in Michigan, surrounded by the Great Lakes, and I'm going to say they're plentiful like water, which is geographically irrelevant to me. Let's see. We're going to this island over here. Yep, Magnet. Hey guys. Wonder if Magnet will go out of business, Kupo. Ma Griffin. The grown-up Moogles don't know what to do because the equipment is broken. Oh, well, thank you, Ma Greg. We couldn't figure that out by ourselves. I wonder if Magnet will ever be the same. If we only had that item. I have that item. Artemisian, hey, you brought some Super Slick. Yeah, you used it on yourself. Well, I guess you're no more morally worse than Ruby. Sure, we'll give it to you. Thanks. With this oil, we got Magnet back online. We got the achievement. Alright. Thanks, I'll give you this in return. Oh, Protect Ring. Ah, good. Good. My coat became so soft, but I took everyone's fun away. I'm sorry. I definitely want another Protect Ring. Oh, no, that was Stiltzkin. I want to talk to Stiltzkin. I didn't talk to him before I left. Does that mean... Oh, crap. Oh, there he is. Okay. I thought that meant he left for good. Maybe I'll go on a journey again. Oh, I think I missed some dialogue that might have happened one time only. Magnet can resume operation again, Kupo. Thanks for delivering 26 letters. Well, I'm sort of sad now that I didn't get to talk to Stiltzkin when he was standing at the entrance. Look at these cute little Moogles working. You don't have long enough limbs for real jobs. Oh, that's so cute. I'm really hoping that I didn't miss out on something super rare by not talking to Stiltzkin on my way out. In any case, we're at the end of our hour here, so we're actually over the hour. So I think this is a good place to stop, having gotten our Protect Ring. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if that's what you want to do. It gives my daughter support in her video game channel. It gives me support as well for my own playlist on her channel. Alright, Luminous, have fun going playing games. It'll be cool. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, bye. Oh.